Hello semua, apa khabar? This video will be a continuation of quantifiers. So in our previous video, we've touched on quantifying a large amount, or in English, the word a lot or many. So this time around, we'll look at quantifying a very small amount. So how do you say a few or a little bit in Malay? The word is sikit or sedikit. And similar to the word banyak to indicate a large quantity, the word sikit is placed before the object or the noun. So that's the proper way. For example, give him a bit of time or give him a little time. So in Malay, to give is beri or bagi. Time would be masa or waktu. Bagi dia sedikit masa. Bagi dia sikit masa. So simply sikit is a shorter form of the word sedikit. So sikit comes before the noun, which is masa. He only ate a little. So here we don't have a particular noun, but if you want to be specific, he only ate a little amount of food, probably. So in Malay, this would be dia cuma makan sikit. Dia cuma makan sikit. So whatever type of dish would be, dia cuma makan sikit nasi. What about this one? Leave a bit of cake for me. So to leave is tinggalkan, and a cake is a cake. Tinggalkan sikit kek untuk saya. Tinggalkan sikit kek untuk saya. Okay, so this is a proper way to utilize the word sikit, which should come before the noun itself. But in a lot of cases, you will hear things being switched around. Sikit comes after the noun. So you may hear people say, tinggalkan kek sikit untuk saya instead of sikit kek. So it essentially stresses the amount of cake is little. So either way, it should mean the same thing. Another example would be, we only have very little options. So this in Malay would be, kita cuma ada sikit pilihan. So we don't have a lot. So in this case, the English sentence itself can be said as, we only have several options. And this is key because if the word several can be used instead of the word very little or few, the more correct word in Malay is beberapa. Beberapa. Kita cuma ada beberapa pilihan. Kita cuma ada beberapa pilihan. Let's look at another example. I have a few questions. So here, can the phrase a few be changed to several? I have several questions. The answer is yes. So in this case, it's more suitable that we use the word beberapa instead of sikit. Saya ada beberapa soalan. Saya ada beberapa soalan. So if you say saya ada sikit soalan, it's more of I have a bit of questions. So that's another indication. If the sentence is more towards the word or the phrase a bit, then you can use sikit. Else, if it can be changed to the word several, then you use the word beberapa. Another example. Some students failed that test. So you can say a few students failed that test, or can you use a bit of students failed that test here? So you can't really say a bit of students failed that test because it's more of a countable situation. So here we use the word beberapa. Beberapa pelajar gagal ujian tu. Beberapa pelajar gagal ujian tu. So you can actually count how many students. It's not all, it's just a small amount of students from the overall population of students. And in the English sentence, you can use the word several. Several students failed that test. So that's an indication where you use beberapa instead of sikit. Okay, so zooming into the word some in English. So if you say some students failed that test, it's not a general statement, it's specific to the group of students within the school or within the college. But if you say some men are very violent, so this is not specific to a certain population, it's a general statement. So in this case, you can't say several men are very violent because you don't know the actual number. So in this case, we don't use sikit or we don't use beberapa. We use sesetengah. Sesetengah lelaki sangat ganas. Sesetengah lelaki sangat ganas. So it actually comes from the full word of setengah-setengah. Setengah-setengah lelaki sangat ganas. Or another example, some dogs are smaller than cats. So this is another example where we don't actually know the exact amount of dogs which are smaller than cats. So it's a general statement. So the sentence would be sesetengah anjing lebih kecil dari kucing. Sesetengah anjing lebih kecil dari kucing. Okay, so let's look at a few more examples. That house has a few rooms. So in this case, can we use that house has a bit of rooms? No, because the number of rooms is actually countable. And we can actually use the word several here. That house has several rooms. So in this case, we use the word beberapa. Rumah tu ada beberapa bilik. Rumah tu ada beberapa bilik. Okay, last example. Can you bring some water? So the focus is on the word some here. So first of all, is this a general statement? No, because it's a request specific to our situation. So it's not a general statement. And can we use the word several in replacement of the word some here? Can you bring several water? No, because the word water is an uncountable noun. So you can use, can you bring a bit of water here? So the word for a bit in Malay is sikit or sedikit. Boleh bawa sikit air? Or boleh bawa air sikit? Alright, we hope that that's been helpful for you. We will leave you with these sentences and try to convert them into Malay.